Flexing on my exes and my Model X. Pretty little skinny little bitty body Model X. Some of y'all ain't never had no real, but then it shows. I keep it 100 from my head down to my toes.
Hey you guys, we are back, and in today's video we are going to be revamping this wig and giving her these green top lights. I don't want to call them highlights because they're on the top of our head only, which is something I was so excited to do. Like, I had so much energy to do this hairstyle. I did it in like 5 hours. I want to say the process was so short because I was so excited. I was able to install the wig the same day. So what we are going to start off right now and do is just sectioning the parts off that I want to bleach. So I'm just going to section the whole top crown because those are where I want the colors to fall. So let's do that. So the parts don't have to be the most exact parts, which is what I'm actually doing, is trying to make sure that the parts just do curve to fit my head, because I just know exactly where I want my colors to, how I said, fall at. So they don't have to be sharp, you know, just do them how you feel. I could not find a hair tie to save my life. We're going to use this bandana to separate the top half from the bottom half whenever I go into bleaching. So that's all that's for, just to protect the bottom half of the hair, just in case my clumsiness decides to pop up. It is now day 2. Did y'all see that transition? Yes, wear your gloves. You do not want chemical burn. We're going to go with my BW2 bleach, which is my favorite bleach at the moment. It lifts black hair really good, and it seems I'm always lifting black. So I'm going to use her with my 30 volume developer and get that to the right consistency that I prefer. I'm going to go ahead and apply the bleach with a comb instead of an applicator, since where I'm dyeing the hair at is all on the lace, and I feel like I could be more thorough with a comb. So we're gonna go ahead and mix that. And I'm telling you guys, I had to open my window. I was dying from the smell of that bleach. I had everything open in my room. But where I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is just bleach around the perimeter of the hair so I can see exactly where I'm stopping and going at. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that really quickly, and then I'm going to go in with individual sections to make sure that everything is equally lathered properly. I actually ended up adding more developer to the mixture as I went on, because this part I kind of wanted it to just be my outline, so I'll make the consistency a lot thinner as I go on with the rest of the hair. going to go ahead and use our foils to make sure that our hair is going through incubation so our hair lifts properly. And I'm dyeing closer to the roots and then doing the ends last because the ends on this hair are pretty thin and I didn't want them to go through the same amount of processing as the rest of the hair. I really wish that I could start talking through the videos a lot more, but when I am doing hair, I need my music and copyright is just not okay. So after I've let the top parts of the hair sit for about 6-ish minutes, we're going to go ahead and apply the bleach to the lower parts of the hair. So the process just really goes through right, because I know those ends are going to bleach so much faster than the top of the head. So I let that sit for about 15 minutes, and now look at this lift. I did end up applying a little bit more bleach and letting that sit for about 2 minutes, but now we're going to go ahead and rinse her off with warm water and shampoo her with our toning shampoo to try to get rid of a little bit of the brassiness. But I was not complaining because the color that I am using was emerald, and I was trying to go for more of a green, and when it hits this like yellowish kind of hair, it just really makes the green and the blues pop out the perfect way. This was a unit that I previously made. This was actually the first wig that I ever made, and I noticed that one of these tracks decided to get loose, so thankfully I have improved a lot more since then. So we were able to just go ahead, thread my needle, fix everything, and sew her back down really quickly. We are going to ignore my basket right there. It usually sits in front of my window, and my dog insisted laying in my window and fell into the basket like 4 times, so I had to move it. We're going to blow dry her on low heat and no exact contact with the actual blow dryer. I'm going to just use my brush to brush everything through just because it's already been through a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and just blow dry her off because you never want to apply dye to soaking wet hair. The color I am using to dye the hair is in the shade Emerald by Adore. And I was just so excited to put this dye on here. I did not even bother to section. But now we're just going to go ahead and just lather it on to the hair. And I'm just going to go in with smaller sections now, of course, to make sure that everything is equally lathered. I didn't put it in a mixing bowl. I did do it straight out of the bottle, which I should not have done. But it still came out the same way. Your girl was just very impatient and so excited for this color. So we're gonna forgive me, okay? Just in case you guys were worried, what about the lace? The lace actually did not get dyed. Whenever I use Adore hair dye, it has not seemed to bleach my lace, and it rinsed straight out of my lace, and my lace was back to the color that it was, and I was able to still apply my foundation onto there so it blends in perfectly with my skin. So the lace is okay. So I just got through rinsing the hair off and we have the color. Yes, I'm so excited. But I'm gonna go ahead, blow dry her really quickly, and we'll be back when we're ready. I'm excited. I cannot wait any longer, so I went ahead and blow dried it and put it on my head, and it looks so cute. And then we went ahead and curled her, and I'm so in love with it. She just looks so cute. Even though I was so scared to do the color, I am so in love. It is hands down one of the best wigs I've done. You guys can see the two-tone, but I'm so in love with it.